Questions for Bronson?
You guys pride yourself on physicality defensively. You play some physical teams this upcoming season. Just talk about how much of an impact that have that start right now here in spring ball.
I think we've started great as spring ball has started, especially as we got the pads on. When we talk about physicality, that's always a priority, especially on the defensive side. I think as we've gone about spring, we've seen the team and a lot of players, especially the new players coming in, and just our defense in general, show a lot of physicality. We work hard. They'll give effort to the ball. They'll strain to the ball. Now that next level of physicality is being in our process, executing, but also being physical in everything that we do. So.
You guys made it really tough on the offense today. A lot of tackles for loss. You caused a lot of false starts for them. Just your guys' your approach and making life difficult defensively as a unit today.
It's an offensive game. You know, everyone comes to the games, everyone comes to the practices. They cheer for the offense when the big plays are made or when the big catches. So just as a defense, we want to do everything that we can to disrupt their offensive efficiency. Whether it's a move call, whether it's our stunts, whether it's just being physical, like when we talked about being physical and physicality on the defensive side. But anything that we can do to disrupt the offensive efficiency, it plays to our advantage. You know, the offense has the ball, and all we can do is do our best to disrupt their offensive efficiency and also just fly around to the ball and make plays. So.
There's some newer guys, outside linebacker and edge rushers, and just how are they fitting in, and how well are they picking up the defensive scheme so far?
I think they're doing a great job on, especially the D-line. I think the D-line is our rock. When you talk about up front, they set the tone, and then us linebackers, we play in the box. Is just set. If we could stop the run, then it makes everything else easier. So I'm super proud of our D-line, especially the edge rushers. I mean, we got after the quarterback all spring, but I think it'll just make us all better. It'll make the offense better. So.
Charger Doty flashed toward the end of last season as a freshman. He made a couple of big plays today. How confident are you that he's ready to take that next step and take on a bigger role this season?
Charger is – there he is. Speaking of him, he's right here. Charger has probably had the best spring of anyone on the team, and I think it's because, like we talked in the defensive meeting, is last year he was getting ripped apart. You know, he's being coached hard. It's because we see it in him, and the coaches saw it in him, and he took that personal. And throughout this spring ball, he has shown that he can play, he can execute, and he can stay disciplined and overall make plays and be physical. So super proud of him. Love Charger.
What's this offseason been like for you in terms of preparation? So obviously you're a big contributor on last year's team, but there's even more room for growth for everybody. But you may be taking a bigger role in that linebacker room. Just what has that been like for you?
I think with my room, it's not just me. We have a ton of leaders in the linebacker room. You talk about Harrison Taggart, who came in as a transfer, has a ton of experience. He's a leader. You talk about just the type of guys I have in my room that push me. Luke Durfee, you have Dakota Howell, a lot of players that I can't mention them all, but when it makes my job a lot easier as a leader when I have guys that are constantly pushing me and we're competing to be great together. When we talk about the camaraderie of our linebacker room is so strong, and it's just helped me grow as a player and as a leader of this team. And I'm just super humbled by them, and I'm super grateful and excited for not just the linebackers but our entire team.
Second season for you with the Nick Howell defense. How much more do you understand the concepts, and how much easier is it for you to impact a play defensively because you're understanding that so much more now compared to where you were a year ago?
I think drastically, just because my whole time I've been here, this is my 5th year here in Logan, I've never had a DC for more than a year. So that momentum carried into this offseason and carried into this spring ball. A lot of things I got to clean up, and now it's the detail of our execution, and that's what I would say is the detail of my execution moving forward within the defense, and my job as a leader to get everyone right. So overall, I'm excited as we go into the summer and fall camp to keep building.
For me, who are some of the newcomers on defense who have really stood out to you over the last couple of weeks that you're like, we're going to see some big contributions from them this season?
I think first the one that comes to mind is Harrison Taggart. Harry has really stepped into the role of being a leader, being that voice of the defense, and it's a lot easier when you have two linebackers that can take charge. DK, David Kabongo, he's flying around making a ton of plays. Kai Stokes, I know he suffered a little injury right there, but overall, I think the contributions that we've brought in has been greater than, not equal to, last year. So super excited.
And what's next for you? Just now that spring football is done, like what's next for you and how you approach the offseason?
It's train harder, keep training. I'll be up here for most of the off season, but I'm trying to get a little bigger, trying to put on more weight as the season approaches, but keep my speed and overall just do everything that I can to contribute. I'll be here in training and yeah, that's pretty much my plan. I'll take a little break here and there. It is my only month off, but overall I'll be training. So excited. Thank you.
Thanks, Bronson.
Hey, quickly.